Hello everyone, this is Chazlyn from the Upper Skagit Library, and this is the grand return of Sticker Club. We only got to do Sticker Club a handful of times before the pandemic changed everything. And so we've kind of given it some thought, and we think we found a way to make it work through the constraints that we are all currently in. So the way we're thinking we're going to do this is as follows. I'm going to make a video every month, kind of walking you through some different options and steps to design your own stickers. And then I'm gonna, taking those tools that I have shown you how to use, you guys are gonna design your own stickers, email them back to us, and then staff are going to print and cut them, and then you can take them home in curbside pickup material bag options. That sentence got away with me, but that's okay. So yeah, we're really excited about this. We loved Sticker Club the first time around, and we hope that it's going to be even bigger this time, since there's going to be more time for us to show you how to design your own stickers, and then other people can kind of join in and catch up because the videos will be on YouTube for a while, or always, not sure. Anyway, so I'm just going to get right into it, and I'm going to switch the camera off of me, and I'm going to go into screen sharing mode. And I'm gonna find the right page that I'm looking for, because there's so many windows that I have open. There it is, that's the one we want. Okay, so what you're seeing right now is a program called Canva. Canva is a free program. There are paid options in order to access more materials, but you can do everything that we're going to be doing here with the free version of Canva. Disclaimer, Canva is not the only way that you could design your own stickers. There's plenty of options. You can draw your own stickers by hand and then scan or take photos and then do some editing that way. You could use other programs like Photoshop, or there's so many programs out there that allow you to design things. The library uses Canva for a lot of different things, and since it's free, we thought this was a good option just to demonstrate. But you are by no means limited to using Canva. You can use pretty much any program that allows you to do text and or designs. So anyway, so canva.com is where I'm at right now, and I'm gonna move my little screen here so I can get the buttons. So it comes up, there's a lot of options here, a lot of things, but basically, to make it pretty simple for you, we're gonna go into create a design, this button in the top right corner, and click it. And now you can make custom dimensions for your canvas, which is just the background in which you're going to create everything. Or you can use these pre-sized situations here. For us, it's not necessarily going to matter what size we pick because things are going to be cut out. But my recommendation is, just for ease of use, look for an 8.5 by 11. I think Canva typically calls that a menu size. I'm not sure why, but 8.5 by 11. Okay, so we basically just have a blank page here, a blank letter sized page here. And there's so many options on the left side of the screen that we can start with. But I'm gonna keep things simple for today. And one of the things that stickers are not just purely decorative, they can also be useful. If you're part of our new Plan Ahead Bullet Journal Planner Club, you'll notice that stickers are used for decorative purposes and for just organizational purposes, really. So today what I thought I would do is just do kind of a few basic sticker designs for someone that wants to use them for organization. So one of the first things that I'm going to do is I'm going to create a to-do sticker. And so I'm going to come in here into the text. And then these are the sizes of the text that you can choose from. I'm going to pick a really big one, and then I'm going to type to do. And so one of the neat things that I can do is change the font. Okay, so I'm changing the font, and I like a lot of the handwritten kind of fonts. So I think this is pretty cute. What else can we do? Here's some of the most frequently used ones that I have. That one's kind of fun. And then I really like this apricots font. I love that. I think it's adorable. So there, that could be just a sticker. Now, one of the troubles with this though, as a sticker, is that it's got some complex lines, and it's got like 3 different pieces. We have this piece, and this piece. So when we get it into the sticker cutter machine, it's gonna read that as 3 different things to cut. So one option that we can do to ensure that this prints as one sticker is we can simply add a shape to the background. And we don't want it to be the same color, and we don't necessarily want it to be distracting. So I'm going to go with a light gray here, and I'm going to move that behind just like that. And so what will happen is when you go to print this sticker, you're gonna tell the machine to print along the rectangular border and to leave alone the actual scripted text. Another option that you could do, here I'm going to do a trick here. So I click on the text, and I come to this, oh, that's the wrong one. I come up to the top right, and there's a little button with 2 squares that says duplicate. So I've just copied that. Move it to the side, and another option that we can do is we go into the shapes panel here, and then let's click on this one that isn't a full outline. And so we're going to move it up here, resize it. And there we go. That's another way for us to keep the text, without a background, but the sticker machine will still cut around this. Now you could decide to just try printing it just like this to see what happens. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Now, so keep in mind that this is a 8.5 by 11 sized sheet of paper. And so when we print these are going to be pretty big. This is proportional to the size of the paper. So these are going to be huge stickers. Now, if you want to make them a bit smaller so that they do fit in your planner or bullet journal or something else, you can resize them so that they're much smaller. And then one of the things I like to do is if I'm making sheets of stickers, I will duplicate. Oh, and here's another little trick. Okay, let's zoom in here. That's another thing. So you can come down to the bottom and you can zoom in to see things a little bit closer. So one of the nice things that Canva and other programs like it do is when you're moving things, it will give you guides to try and help you keep things in alignment. So you see those purple dashed lines there? It's helping me know whether I am matching the other text. So we're just going to do that a couple of times across the page. Going to space it out just a little bit. Keep going here. I like doing this zoomed in just because it helps me make sure that everything is exactly where I want it to be. You don't necessarily have to be as zoomed in as I am, because it is a little bit more effort in order to scroll and see the rest of the screen. But I don't mind too much. So I'm going to call this good for now. And then I am going to zoom out a little bit. And now I'm going to select. Oops, that's not how I do it. Control, Shift. There we go. Okay. So on your keyboard, so Canva is a program that you could use on your tablet or phone or on a computer. I'm on a computer right now. So I'm going to click and hold the Shift button at the same time to select all of these. And then I'm going to come down to that duplicate, and I've just made a whole row. And then I can just keep adding rows till I fill up the entire page or half a page or whatever it is that I want to do. So that's exciting. Let's see. So those are to-do stickers. Other things that I have done. Okay, so here's something I've done in the past. Let's start with a square. And then let's make that square a different color. So we come up to the left corner here, select color, And then I'm a big fan of this dark green, so I'm gonna make that happen. And then I'm gonna resize it to where it's a rectangle. And I want this one kind of small, but not too small. So I'm gonna zoom back in a little bit. Put that in alignment. And then I'm gonna come up here and do another shape with another color. We're gonna size that down. And then I'm gonna do this right there. And then let's see, I'm gonna put some text, smaller size. Oops, that's much too big. We're gonna resize that, drag it over here, change the color. There we go. We're gonna change the font. Let's use that. No, I don't like that one. Well, I like it, but I don't want it for this. What about that? There we go. Cool. And this is completely up to your own aesthetic. And then I'm going to come up over here to this elements section. And then at the top, I'm gonna do a search. And I'm gonna search for money. And then look, there's all kinds of already pre-made stickers that I'm gonna apply to this design. How about, oops, that's not the one I want. This guy. Oh, and he's not the color I wanted him. That's okay, I can change that. Resize. There we go. And so what we're looking at here is it's a sticker that says, do you have a bill due? A cute little graphic. And then this is a space where you could write your own reminder of what bill is due. So you write down, the electric bill is due. And you could just write electric bill, or if you make this smaller, and this would take some resizing, electric bill due, and then go back to elements, go back to shapes, make another one of these guys. And then you could put the amount it's due for maybe in that box, for example. And so if you're wanting to duplicate this so that there's lots of these, what I would recommend is you're going to select all of the different elements using the shift button again, I think. Yep, there we go. And don't forget that background. And then you're going to see this button right here that says group. Basically, that tells the program that these are all basically one element and should be treated as such. So now when you move one, they all move because they are a group. And then when you duplicate them, they are all duplicated. And so then you could go through the similar process of the to-do stickers and just make a bunch of these. Let's see, what else can we do? I like having blank shapes that I can write things on. And let's do a heart, but let's not make it green. Let's make it red. And let's size it down. And then when you get this imported into the sticker program, it's going to cut all the way around the shape, which is going to be fun. And then you can write things on it or just put it around as decoration, anything you like. There's all kinds of things you can look for. I like a lot of the coffee options. So there's a really cute little hand-drawn coffee. Now, if you're using these pre-made elements, some people do make stickers and then sell them. Everything that you're using in Canva in terms of pre-created stuff like this coffee cup is copyrighted, so don't sell it because it's not yours to sell. But if you create something like these bill dues here, that is something that you could sell because you've created it using Canva's elements. I would probably remove this little graphic just to be on the safe side, but if you hand draw your own, that should be fine. Yeah, so here's a coffee cup. Let's see. Here's some coffee beans. Now again, so when you get this into the sticker program, what's going to happen is it's going to read each of these as a separate entity. So again, what we want to do is put one of those boxes around it. So I'm going to come up here, duplicate it, whoops, drag it down, scroll down. And then I'm going to, okay, so here's a good thing to know. So this position button, if this box is in the way and you can't get to your coffee beans, it means that it's layered on top of the coffee beans. So you go to the position and then you go backward. And then now you can get to those coffee beans. And there we go. So then when you get the coffee beans into the sticker software, you can tell it to cut around the box. That way all your beans are together. And I think what I would do is once I have my beans cut out through the sticker making process, I would then further maybe cut along the inside with scissors or like an X-Acto knife or something. And that way I don't necessarily have to have that border, but the stickers are, together. When you print, there's usually, there's different papers that you could use. You could use, white paper, clear paper. They have different colors now. I'm starting to get into the clear paper because then that way I can still see to the background of my planner, and it doesn't clash with whatever background I already have going on. So I like the clear. So yeah, that's basically it when it comes to designing functional stickers like this. And so I think what I'll do is I'll end this video here, and then for next month's sticker club video, I'll show you what you will do if you were to ever use like one of the sticker cutting softwares and machines yourself, and I'll show you that process. But for now, find a program where you can do designs and just see what you come up with, and send your designs to the library staff, and we will import them into our sticker making software and cut them out for you, and you can pick them up during curbside. So thanks for joining me for this first return of Sticker Club. We're really excited about the program, and we can't wait to have everyone designing with us. So until next time, thank you.